Get leads. Ladies and gentlemen, this third system of mine is a system I'm surprised to see most agencies are not finding. And then when I researched, I realized because they don't have a get known and they don't have a get set, they don't have a get leads. Because they don't have a story to tell, because they don't use the internet mogul's content multiplier system, and because they do not have the understanding of the customer, they have not done the pain behind the pain exercise, they don't know what ads to make. After they go through these exercises, ladies and gentlemen, the first thing that they do is to create 4 ads. We help you create the 4 ads by understanding what are the 8 pain points of your client, and then we go a step further to be able to understand the pain behind the pain of a customer. Once you're able to understand that, from there comes in 4 hard hitting ads, and those ads start giving you queries, leads, guaranteed every single day. The formula is to be able to use 3 leads a day, 15 a week, 60 a month, and have a 5% closure, and close 3 deals every single month for 1 lakh rupees each to start with. That this formula alone, with these 3 steps alone, you reach 12 lakhs a deal, 3 deals for 36 lakhs, 36 lakh rupees revenue in the bank every single month. As you go into month 2, month 3, and month 4, your retainers double and this becomes 72 lakh rupees. And similarly, you're able to grow your revenue by 5, 10, and up to 25 crores. The concepts that I included over here are the pain behind the pain ads. 90% of agency founders do not know the pain behind the pain of their customers. Their team members have no idea what they're solving, and they are selling, not selling solutions. See, there are 3 types of things. Imagine if you were selling nails and hammers. How much would you sell nails and hammers for? Imagine if you went one step further, you became a carpenter who brings the nails and hammers and does the work of fixing a table or a door. How much would you charge? Now imagine that you're an architect who says, "Tell me what you want in your office. You want a gym, you want a co-working space, and you charge for that." I think for the nail and hammer, you will pay maybe $100. For the carpenter, you'll pay 5x, $500. But to the architect, you pay $25,000 because the architect is giving you a plan and a solution for you to be able to build a house or a home or an office where your business and your family will flourish. That is the difference between selling a feature and selling a solution. Most agency founders are selling SEO, PPC, social media, email marketing, now AI, and all of that. A client is forced and asked to imagine himself how to use these nails and hammers. He doesn't want that. So, the next level of agency founders come in. They say, "We are the carpenters. You tell us, you want 3 keywords on page one. I will get 3 keywords on page one. SEO, I'll charge you this much. You want 4 leads a day? I will do leads. Give me 50,000 rupees and I'll run Facebook ads for you." This is the carpenter. And these carpenter style module agencies are making 20, 30, up to 50,000 rupees a month. Now comes the architect agency. The architect agency is charging 5,000 to $25,000 a month because they're understanding the business model of the client, understanding the money map, and saying, "I understand that you need to sell more apartments if you're a real estate builder, need more admissions if you're a university, need to sell more clothes if you're a D2C brand, need to sell more banquets and room nights and restaurant bookings if you're a hotelier. I will sell you X amount of rooms, X amount of apartments, X amount of admissions, and in turn, I will take this much retainer and a percentage." That, ladies and gentlemen, is the architect agency, which makes 500x more than the nails and hammer agency. So, which agency are you? And if you're stuck in between the A and B, our program is going to help you go to the third aspect. Second is the 3 step magic ad framework. The magic ad framework is very simple. Now that you're doing your get known videos and you're promoting it to an audience, on the get known side, you're not putting a CT, a call to action. Therefore, these are view only ads. Say, for example, you've identified 5,000 people who are part of your target audience. They're watching your videos every week. Now, to the same audience and a custom audience of that, plus if you already have clients who you closed in the past, put them into the custom audience, and then run these 4 pain behind the pain ads. These people are no longer going to be strangers to you. They have already seen your videos in the past, and your ads are going to convert, and you're going to get leads of people who you want to work with. Other agencies which have leads of people that they're delighted to speak to, or there are leads coming from people who are like, who the hell asked you to fill up the form? You're not my customer avatar. Between this and that, you're saving a lot of time, less money on Facebook ads. In fact, the biggest recommendation and testimonial that we get in our program is, after joining your program, we are able to reduce our ad costs by as much as 50% in some cases. And in 1 month's time, we're able to pay for your entire course. Ladies and gentlemen, having targeted 3-step magic ad framework changes everything, because you know your customer, you know their pain points. Facebook and Google also understand and respect someone who shows the right ad to the right person, because they are platforms who promise their eventual customer that you come here and you'll find the right provider for yourselves. So if you become the right provider, your ad costs go down dramatically, your leads become more aligned, and your sales become much stronger within the first 4 months of deploying the system. Next is the 5 lakh retainer system. This is the system I spoke about on the Raj Shamani show, and I gave a link to it. Over 10,000 people downloaded that link. Now is your turn. The 5 lakh retainer system is a system that allowed you to go step by step and understand how you can continuously add 5 lakh rupee retainers to your agency. It is a video, a format, a checklist, plus me and my team teach it in the program. You will love every aspect of this. Finally, my favorite, the 3 by 3 by 3 proposal system. This is a system I created many years ago, and I never had to change it. This system allows people, when you go on a proposal call, most people never hear back from the clients. After using our proposal system, you will be able to get you will be able to at least double your conversion, if not 3 or 4x it, like all the other agency founders whose testimonials I show you at the end. What is the 3 by 3 by 3 proposal system? A, it tells the client what are the 3 things that their competitors are doing, 3 things that they're doing incorrectly, and 3 things that you can do for them in the first 3 months. Add these 9 elements, which we show you through a cheat sheet, through a system, through a chat GPT prompt, and you can figure it out in 1 day and implement it in your agency. Every single of the 177 agency founders that have implemented this system have been able to close 2x proposals within the first 3 months. And then in our program, we teach and train you and your teams to be able to deploy these systems. And after that, no call is a wasted call. Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for you to see how other agency founders in our community are using all of these systems and getting leads like a pro rockstar.